What it is, it's your boy True McFadden, aka Durag True, with True Be Talking. And in this video, I gotta talk about fights and rumors of fights, yo. Hey, yo! I said, yo, we got some good fights coming up, and we also got, you know, a few rumors or talkings about some other good fights that might be happening. But first, I want to talk about the fights that we got coming up this weekend, the 21st. First off, we got Carlos Adames. I think that's how you say that shit. Carlos Adames versus Austin Elmo Williams. And that's going to happen March 21st. It's coming up this Saturday. That fight is actually a rescheduled fight that was supposed to happen on the Teofimo versus Shakur Stevenson. It was supposed to happen on that undercard, but Adames got sick and had to pull out the fight. So Austin did. He did end up fighting a step in that fight and got a W. But the championship fight that they were supposed to have is actually going to happen on the Zone this Saturday, March 21st. So I'm definitely going to watch that. Right now, not really planning on making a prediction. If I do, it'll be one of those little quick predictions I do sometimes. So haven't really done any research on either fighter. Like I said, I did get to watch Austin fight on that undercard. But I definitely haven't got a chance to watch Carlos Adames fight. I'll probably watch a couple of his fights. Even if I don't make a prediction, I'll probably still watch some of his fights just to get an idea of what I'm going to be looking for or what I'm going to be seeing when I watch that fight, because I'm definitely going to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely going to watch it. So that fight is happening March 21st. The next fight, the next couple fights, actually, we got two big fights happening on the 28th. March 28th, first off, we got Moses Atama versus Jermaine Franklin. Atama's going to getting back into the ring against Jermaine Franklin. Of course, I did see a fight with Moses Atama. I think his last fight I watched him fight where he got a knockout win. I don't know anything about Jermaine Franklin. I'm definitely going to go back and watch a couple of his fights. Same thing. I'm not really planning on making a prediction video for that fight. Without me seeing anything from Jermaine Franklin, I'm thinking this may even be another setup fight to make Atama look good. But that remains, I really don't know yet. I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna go back and check out Jermaine Franklin, see what he has to offer. But it looks like they're trying to line Moses Atama up for a bigger fight moving forward. They're calling him, I think, a Mike Tyson type or something like that. But that remains to be seen. I definitely enjoyed the last fight I watched him in, and I'm planning on enjoying the next one too. So that's happening March 28th. But also on March 28th, this is a big fight that I am going to be making a prediction video for, and I am looking forward to. It's Sebastian Fundora versus Keith Thurman. I'll be honest, I have not seen, as far as I remember, I don't remember ever seeing a Keith Thurman fight. But with this big fight coming up against Fundora, I'm definitely going to go back and do my research. I've been seeing a few clips from him. I know he's fought Sean Porter in the past. So I'm probably going to go back and watch that fight. I forget who else. It was a couple other names that he's fought that I'm going to go watch. But I'm going to watch at least 2 or 3 of his fights just to see, like I said, what he's going to be bringing coming into that fight. I'm also going to... I've seen Fundora fight a few times already. But of course, I always like going back, just checking to see, because there may be a fight that I didn't watch from him. So I'll probably go back and watch a fight that I haven't seen from him and see, what I can see with him. Definitely might go back and watch the knockout he got against Tim Tszyu in their second fight. But that's definitely shaping up just based off of, what I've seen so far. It looks like it's going to be a pretty good fight. The Atama versus Jermaine Franklin, that's of course going to be on the Zone. The Keith Thurman versus Sebastian Fundora, that fight is going to be happening on Prime, Amazon Prime pay-per-view, Prime Video pay-per-view. Definitely looking forward to seeing both of those fights. So now for the rumors, for the fights that sound like they're going to be getting made, that's going to make, at the end of last year, I was saying, 2026 was shaping up to be a pretty good year for fights. We was going to have some pretty big fights happening this year. Of course, we already had Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. the next big fight, I think, besides this Keith Thurman Sebastian Fundora fight, the fight that's in the air that may be made. We're looking at possibly having Rolly Romero versus Devin Haney. I'm thinking by the time this video comes out, by the time y'all guys are watching this video, it may be announced. I'm hearing May 30th is the date that they're looking for that Rolly versus Haney fight. I personally think it's a 50-50 fight. Both guys are gonna, both guys look good in their last fights. They're both strong. They're both fast. They're both smart in the ring. Of course, Devin is really technically skilled. He's going to be looking to, looking to stand his ground, but also stay out of trouble, stay out of the way of danger when it comes to, getting hit by anything. So he's definitely looking to defend. Rolly Romero, he's fast, he's strong. He's going to be looking to put some punishment on Devin Haney. So I'm definitely curious as to how that fight is going to turn out. Can't wait to see how that goes if they make it. But if and / when they make that fight, I'm definitely going to be doing a prediction video for that one. The next fight, or the next rumors of fights that's in the air right now, it's all around Tank Davis, right? It's Tank Davis. So Tank Davis is going to be getting a rematch against either Pitbull Cruz, or he's going to get the rematch against Lamont Roach Jr. is what I'm hearing right now. KO Boxing, shout out to KO Boxing. I watched a video from him recently where he was talking about that behind the scenes, Tank is saying that he wants Lamont Roach Jr., which to me, that's the route he ought to go. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's the only fight that makes sense. It doesn't make sense to, have a draw against a guy last year, and then your next fight be against a guy you've already beat, against a guy that you beat unanimous, in a unanimous decision. So if he fights Pitbull, if the Pitbull rematch is what's next, if that is, I'm gonna watch the fight. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely gonna watch the fight. I still think it's a waste of time for the simple fact that from the way that he beat him the first time, if he's looking to go in there and get a different outcome this time around with maybe, stopping Pitbull or trying to stop Pitbull, I mean, I don't know how that's gonna work, how that's gonna go over for him, but that's the only thing I could see as a reason to do that rematch, is to try to get a different type of outcome as far as a stoppage or something like that against him. Like I said, it'll still be a good fight. I still think it'll sell. People are gonna watch it. I'm definitely gonna watch it. Wouldn't be mad at the fight. Just really think it's pointless when you have a guy that's fucked up your record a little bit. Let's be honest. He was, 29, 30-0, 30-0. Now you 30-0-1. The only person you haven't beat, you know what I'm saying? Why not rematch that guy? Why not go ahead and get that smoke with him, since he's the one person that arguably beat you? You know what I'm saying? Arguably, like literally. If it wasn't for the referee showing favoritism towards Tank Davis, because he clearly took a knee. In any other fight, that's a knockdown. You took a knee because something is in your eye. Terrible excuse, my nigga. Look at Tim Tszyu. To give that excuse to Tim Tszyu, if anybody could use that, it would have been Tim Tszyu in that first Fundora fight. Having something in your eye, you're gonna take a knockdown and not get called a knockdown, and then have someone to step on the side. That was a DQ. That should have been a DQ. But all that shit is in the past. What happened happened. I definitely, like I said, I still feel Lamont Roach Jr. won that fight. I personally had him winning that fight even without the knockdown, but that's neither here nor there. It was called a draw. Now we just ready to see if Tank is gonna get that rematch with him, and if so, if it's gonna be at 135 or 140. If he's gonna get the rematch with Pitbull, I think the Pitbull rematch might be at 140. You know what I'm saying? If that happens. There's a chance Lamont Roach Jr. might fight William Zepeda. That's the only thing that I could see that might be kind of throwing a wrench in that. But I think if the Tank Davis fight is on the table, he's probably going to take the Tank Davis fight first before he takes the Zepeda fight. or he might just go ahead and take the Cepeda fight, since that would be for a title. It'll be for the vacant 135 title that Shakur Stevenson left behind when he moved up to 140. So either way that plays out, I think we're still going to be getting some good fights. If they're going to make either one of those fights, it'll probably happen over the summer. So starting to have a pretty good summer shaping up as well, because I know right now we already got at least one big fight happening. I think Usyk is going to be fighting in May. So May might end up being a really good month for boxing. But that's all I have for right now, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. This is your boy Durag True, and I'm out.